I am back and we're going to talk about some more beautiful 1878 eight-tail feather VAMs that you want to look for that are worth thousands of dollars. And also, if you'd like to support the channel, you can go to numismy.com and visit my store, Super Coins, and the link will be in the descriptions below. I just added some recent walkers that are BU, graded by ANX, near gray sheet. I like to have about a dozen coins at a time, and if you want to help me move them, if you're interested in anything, I would really appreciate that. Shipping is always free, and I also have a feeless payment. I will leave my PayPal address also below. Now, this is my VAM Bible app that I created. If you have an Android device, you can download it for free. I allow the permissions. It's absolutely free if you're a subscriber to my channel. We're going to talk about the A1N reverse. Now, I have not even found one of these yet. They're pretty elusive. Now, if you find this reverse, it's worth a lot of money. Note on the left side here, we got three feathers that they kind of look like that. You know, the top one's a little sticking out a little bit further, and the one in the middle is very thin. It's a strange reverse. It's very similar to other ones. That's why these can be mistaken for other ones. We look on this side here. It's just totally different. It kind of looks like an A1N. I mean the A1K reverse a little bit. It's slight. Okay. So this is my descriptions here. The bottom of the eagle's right wing are doubled, two small feathers on the right side of the bottom of the leg wing, and two floating feathers on the right side of the leg. And we're going to talk about some pretty rare VAMs. Right here, I got these big dollar signs here. What I'm trying to want to talk about is the doubled profile or wild lips. It can be found, really. I mean, there's a lot of coins that are out there that are for sale that don't even have the attribution. A coin right there, this VAM 14.16 right here, literally in EU55 is about $2,000. Once you get to mint state, it's about $8,000. It's a lot of money. And so I just have a couple little snapshots here of some major VAMs, I-bar, and you want to look for that die scratch in the N. And so we're going to go to my computer, we're going to go to VAM World so I can describe to you what the VAM 14.16 looks like. Okay, VAM 14.16, and you know, I'm glad that I did the VAM Bible because I organized everything on reverses, so it's so much less of a hassle. A1N reverse, which I have not found a physical example yet, they're very hard to find. So I'm just going to walk you through on what this coin looks like. You're going to see a triple date here. You're going to see where the arrows are pointing right here. I'm going to click on it right now so we can get a bigger picture here. There we go. Much better. And we're going to zoom in. Let's see right here. There we go. How you like that? So if we look at the date, you're going to see that the doubling is going to the south. It's kind of more like a shifting because, you know, we've got these angles here. This is exactly what the date's supposed to look like. Then look at the face, all the way down from the forehead all the way down. You're going to see this doubled line right in this vicinity here, and you're going to see a little bit of a protruding, kind of like a spike, but it's more like a corrosion on the die right here. And then we go over here. I'm going to show you this other one, which really gets it. You know, here's your doubled lips right here. That's pretty cool, really cool. Some of the A1C reverses do have a doubled lip just like this. So this is the wild lips. So I really want to find one of these. Let's go down here. So we have some polishing areas over here, over polished ear. And I've seen there is actually a VAM called the polished ear. And so don't mistake that. So the reverse is totally different. So we'll talk about that on another video, but it's not one that's really worth a lot of money. We're targeting these VAMs that are worth a lot of money. So I'm going to click on here. So we have some doubling right here on the top part of the L, and then a little bit on top of the U, and you can see right there in that vicinity right there. And then we scroll back over here. Let's go look at the die file lines that they always have in these blossoms. I see this a lot. Sometimes, you know, like the broken 7, sometimes you don't even have the die crack visible, but you have to look for these little die file lines that go in between certain areas and devices of the coin. So if you got that reverse, this is your die marker here. You look for a little die scratch going in between the blossoms, and there is like a high spot, like a die gouge or something, that's just a tiny one right there in the berry. I mean, you literally need a microscope or a jeweler's loupe to even see this stuff. It's crazy. Look at the Liberty here. We've got some polishing going on here. It's cratering and lines going through it, you know, up and down, left and right. That's how it's supposed to look right there for all your die markers for the wild lips, just to confirm that you have it. And here again, here's your reverse again. It just looks, you know, these devices change. They get worn or whatever, but that's what it looks like. I don't like this picture. It's better than the one that I have is a little better, because I had to go through different platforms to try and find it. So here's the N here. This is a major key point right here. You see these die gouges in the N itself, and then there's some doubling here and some doubling here. I love the 8 tail feathers. I love the first design, how they made all these mistakes and stuff like that, how they go from a 7 tail feather, 8 tail feather, you know, they shifted designs on some of these die pairs. It's just amazing. You can see how it's kind of the bottom of the E is kind of warped looking like that, and the bottom of the T is kind of warped. You can see some doubling, shifting, whatever. It's actually call it shifting because the top of this isn't even doubled at all. It's just the bottom part. You know, when they hand carved it, they just carved over it again to make it right, but they kind of just still didn't get it right. Let's go look at the top of this one. So on top of dollar, you're going to see doubling going to the south again. But again, I'm just going to call it out and say it's shifting, because yeah, we have some shifting right there, shifting elements. It's just crazy stuff. Let's go to the next one here. Next slide, please. And this is a better picture of the date itself. Let's look at it right here. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So there you go. So everything's going toward the south, either on the obverse and the reverse. A lot of these coins have shifting, doubling, which goes in different directions. That's why I like to call it, you know, that they shifted the elements. Here's a bigger picture of the coin itself. You can still see your reverse, and you can see all those little areas that I pointed out about the doubling in the word dollar. And you can see that N right there is in United, right in this vicinity, right over here, where that cursor is. Yeah, that'd be a really cool find. And so this is how hard it is to see. I mean, literally, you could this coin uncirculated. It could be in a 2x2 flip. It could be just in a holder, like with no attribution. Do you see the doubling? No. I mean, you really have to look hard. If you got a really good example, it'd probably be a little more prominent, but you really have to know these key areas, and that's why I'm here to help you guys. So I want to help you guys find some nice treasures out there. And you know, it's something I like to collect myself, because you know, this is a niche thing. And this is the reason why I came back to YouTube, is because I want to give you guys information about 8 tail feathers, because a lot of people aren't talking about these, and this is something that I like to deliver for you guys as well. Now, the one I'm holding in my hand, it is an ANAX graded coin. As you can see, there's no VAM attribution. I found out that it's the polished Lib VAM 22. This is a different reverse. This is an A1B reverse, as we look right here. A1B reverse, if you look right here, and this is on my app as well. It's the second one down from the top on the chapter. Look at the massive die crack. I love this coin, I really do. But it's just not a quite expensive one. But then again, I like to collect them, you know, and if somebody wants to buy it, they can buy it, and if they don't, I'll just keep it. But if you can see the die clash here and the clash that's going inside the eye right there, they kind of mimic each other in the same direction. It's a real easy pickup point for you to pinpoint the polished Lib. If we look at the Liberty itself, LIB is totally looking a little flat, doesn't it? So that's the VAM that it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of content. I really appreciate if you smash that like button, tell your friends. I really want to get you guys some really good information. Every once in a while, we're going to do some more VAM Bible things. If you guys are interested in my app, I'm going to put the link in the descriptions below, and you can just download it on your Android phone or on your computer, whatever. It really comes in handy when you're at a coin show and you don't have good internet. It's really tough to like go to like PCGS or VAM World to load everything up. I mean, it's a cheat. It's right there. It gets you there in about 2 minutes. You'll find a coin, identify it really quick, and then you just confirm it and go to VAM World, and bam, then you can identify your coins so much faster. And hope to see you guys on the next video. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.